10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Yukiri Thomas, and I am the creator of CN2S Sports. And the reason why I came up with the thought of having a sports show for girls and men is because there's no platform for us. I always wanted to have a platform for women that like sports and also have the men to still like us, like sports.
Hey guys, I'm Elle Duncan, and what do I love about sports? So much about sports. My favorite thing probably about sports is not only does it reveal character, I also feel like it is the only time where you can take all of these people from different backgrounds, and whether it be on a Sunday at the football stadium, or it be on a Saturday night at the arena, or on a Wednesday afternoon at a Braves game or a baseball game, you take all these people from all these different backgrounds, but their only commonality is that they're rooting for their city or their college or their team, and it's really kind of refreshing.
Hi, I'm Emily Rains. I'm from Powder Springs, Georgia, currently living in Atlanta, Georgia, so I'm a Georgia peach through and through. I love sports because as a little kid, I couldn't play sports, wasn't very athletic, and I wanted to play the boys' sports with my brothers, wasn't allowed to. So I just grew up watching sports and learned to love it. That's all I want to talk about, it's all I want to look at, so.
Hey guys, it's your girl K Janice, Carrie J. Baldwin, but a lot of people call me K Janice. I'm here and I'm auditioning and I'm hoping to secure a role in CN2S Sports.
He's the biggest selling. His family gets zero.
They get no money. Do you think this is going to solve the problems though?
It'll help.
I think it'll help. I definitely think
Because I think it'll just cause many more problems.
Well, the fact that the business of college football is a $1 billion business and we're seeing it go down with bowl games, something's got to change because these kids need to unionize.
He didn't say anything about how he plays. I mean, yeah, he could be a great guy. Doesn't mean he should be a starting quarterback. Period.
Well, that's obviously proven that he can win
games.
He's proven that he can win games,
He's
regardless
proven
of
he
whether
can have one
he's
good pass,
running,
one good play.
whether he's running. He's proven he can win games, and he's a leader for his team. True leaders inspire those around them to do better, and that's what Tebow exemplified
He
this
could be the
past
worst quarterback in the NFL.
Sidney Crosby's gone and Getty Malcolm's decked up. They desperately needed him too, and they're on a winning streak. I think it's 8 or 10 right now. Do y'all six? Do you care about hockey at all?
No, absolutely.
I actually tried to learn hockey last night. I learned all the rules, and I'm getting there. But born in the South, it's not in our blood. We weren't raised that way. And if you ask people up north, they were born and raised.
Well, no, I was born up north. I'm from Jersey, and I wasn't into the Flyers. That was one of my Philly teams. I'm
going to call you out. The Lightning has won a cup. Florida Panthers has won a cup. Nashville sells out every night. We didn't get it here in Atlanta, and I don't know why. That is a question that I don't know.
Bad ownership.
Well, they never had a winning product. That I think is key.
Let me tell you why. Because it's not even just, and you know this, Sandra, with Atlanta sports.
I really don't know, yeah.
But it doesn't matter whether your team, everyone said, well, if the Hawks start winning, we'll go. Well, they're winning, and they're going to playoffs. And they're the only team besides the Lakers and the Celtics that have made it to the second round the last 3 years in a row. The problem with Atlanta is you are never, because this is a transient city, you are never going to have people who have home pride. People are not from here. They will not go represent the Thrashers just simply because they are from Atlanta.
People bring their teams to Atlanta.
Right, they will not go see the Hawks on a Saturday when it's raining against the Cavs just to go
unless they're Cavs.
They don't care.
Right, the Cavs jerseys were more predominant.
Right. I mean, they just don't grow up. They come to see other teams. They come to see other people play, and they don't care. Period. And I think that the problem with hockey too is that I do enjoy hockey, but hockey is one of those sports that is so much more fun in person.
Right.
It doesn't do it any justice on television. But the problem is, based on what they see on TV, people are like, I don't want to go to hockey. It's boring. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's a bunch of Russian players that I don't know anything about. They're not identifiable. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're a bunch of rough people. And I don't think people relate to hockey players. And I think that's why hockey.
If I'm not pulling a card. People in Atlanta said that black people don't watch hockey. It's a racial thing. In Atlanta, Georgia, they didn't show up. And I was like, why is that? Do you agree or disagree?
I was going to say that. I'm glad you said it. Because it's definitely,
Sandra.
Maybe here's with the weather.
It's not just that.
Black people don't like cold weather either.
It is cold in there, you're right.
It's not just that. If you think about it, Sandra, and you can call it whatever you want. You can call it racist, you can call it whatever you want to call it. but at the root of their core, black people want to root for other people that look like them. They do. And there is not, you might name 2 or 3 black people in the entire NHL, and on top of that, every story you hear about that black person involves getting a banana thrown at them or being called racial names. Black people are never going to rally around a sport where they are not represented.
Where they are not represented.
Period.
They don't
They're
feel
not going to.
It's
They
very
don't feel
different in
any
Canada.
connection.
It is very different in Canada. You know, when they brought at one point last season, the Thrashers had 5 roster players that were African American, and they all sucked but one. And I was like, this is what you're trying to do to get people to show up, bring in subpar players just because they're black. I'm offended by it.
So as a mother of 4, you have 3 sons and 1 daughter. Does that weigh in on your decision to want to bring women more into sports?
Absolutely.
Okay.
At the practice, we're there.
Okay.
Taking our sons there. At practice for our daughters, we're there. So of course, I wanted to incorporate women that actually like sports. Just looking around at the moms are feisty.
Okay.
The moms are rooting for their kids. They're harder than the guys. So that definitely was the playing factor for me to come up with the concept of Chicks.
So there is an unseen side of women in sports that we haven't seen.
We're beasts.
Okay. Sometimes more than the guys.
Absolutely.